Hello friends, in this episode I'll walk you through the steps required to replace the intercooler on a third generation Scirocco equipped with a 2.0 liters diesel engine. This procedure is identical for most models within the Volkswagen Audi Group. For this operation, however, you will require a garage bed or a car lift. Enough with the intro, let's get to work. First, you'll need to remove the front bumper, so start with the screws underneath the car. Next, remove the 3 screws that secure the front part of the wheel well liners. If you pull back the inner fender, you'll get access to the screw that holds the bumper on the sides. You'll have to do the same thing on the right side. This grille is secured with 4 screws. To remove the front bumper, you'll need to unplug the electrical connectors and the position light bulb on both sides. Then remove this plastic clip in order to disconnect the headlight washer fluid hose. It's a good idea to use a plug or place a container under the reservoir to collect the windshield washer fluid. You'll then need to remove this impact foam that sits over the front bumper crossmember. We move on to removing the front bumper crossmember. We have 2 center screws fixing it to the front panel, and it is also secured to the frame rails with 4 large bolts on each side. Set the outside temperature sensor aside. The front bumper crossmember is also held by 2 additional screws on each side. Next, remove this plastic grille, which is fastened with 5 screws. As mentioned earlier, there are 2 more screws holding the bumper cross on the opposite side. Unclip these 2 plastic air guides. Now remove these headlight screws. The hood prop rod is fixed here, so you'll need to improvise something to hold the hood temporarily. Remove this cover from the intake duct. The headlights were blocking the radiator support, so we began removing them. On the left side of the car, you'll need to disconnect the hood release cable. Then unplug the headlight's electrical connector. same process for the right headlight. Now remove these two screws that secure the radiator pack to the front panel. You'll need to support both the front panel and the radiator pack so you don't crack the AC condenser lines. We placed several wooden boards underneath. We then removed the front panel and added another wooden board under the cooling pack. Now we can remove the 4 front screws that secure the AC condenser. There is also one screw on the side. Next, remove the intercooler hoses. The intercooler is attached to the engine coolant radiator with 4 more screws. 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. You can now remove the intercooler. Some components need to be reused, so don't throw the old one away just yet. This is a good time to vacuum any dirt off the AC condenser or engine coolant radiator. Be careful not to damage the cooling fins. The new intercooler came without accessories, so we transferred them from the old one. It's important that the side mounts and the upper and lower air guides are oriented the same way as on the old intercooler. Obviously, the reassembly steps are done in reverse order. And that's about it. If this video was helpful, you can reward our effort with a simple click or tap on the subscribe, like, comment or share buttons. It's completely free. Until next time, we wish you all the best. Goodbye.